What is up, guys? This is Jared Spalding here, and today I wanted to discuss investing in silver to secure your child's future. And I feel like a lot of people already do that on here, but maybe you don't even exactly understand the reason why you're doing it. Or, maybe you're not. Maybe you think, yeah, silver, I don't see how it's going to really help. I mean, I understand, solidifying my portfolio or whatever with it, diversifying, but how is that going to help my child in the future? Silver is not guaranteed to gain value necessarily. Well, how you can kind of, put money into like a college fund where like basically you pay for college a lot earlier and it freezes that rate because college rates are constantly going up. You know what I mean? Like however much it costs to get into the college is going up. So you can like freeze it right there and pay it off right then or whatever. Well, you're kind of doing that with silver, except its currency is always losing value. So you're putting money into silver because you're freezing that value of your currency right there. You know what I mean? You're taking the currency you have and freezing its value with silver, basically. You're putting a certain amount of currency into silver, and it's like kind of like having bonds, because you're putting it into that silver that you can later sell off for a college funds for your child. You know what I mean? Or whatever it is. I mean, just solidifying their future in general. You know what I mean? Investing in silver for their future, which I would mainly think would just be college and stuff like that. And also, you'll have something to give them when they're an adult. Make sure that they understand the value of silver before they're an adult, because otherwise they might just go and sell it off or not really understand the purpose of it is. So make sure that they understand, why you're giving them the silver in the first place. And once they do, when they turn 18 and they're going off into their own world, make sure that you have some silver set aside for them. Because, putting money in the bank, that's great and all, but at the end of the day, the currency is what it is. It's not anything real. Its value's fabricated. So you're going to want to invest in something that is truly valuable, being silver in that case, and, try to secure their future with it. If my dad had never got me into silver, then, I mean, for one, I wouldn't have anything to talk about on YouTube. And for two, I wouldn't really understand what value truly was. I would be thinking, oh man, I just got $50. Wow, that's cool. Instead of thinking, oh, I got $50, that's going towards silver, which is how I always think now. Any currency that I get pretty much at this point is going towards silver. That's just the way that's the way I'm doing it. Because I'm trying to get as much silver as I can right now. And as you can tell from my, very, very modest generic bullion rate here stack that, I definitely need to be putting as much money as I can into it because otherwise I'm going to fall behind, And unfortunately, I wasn't really able to take advantage of the low prices all that much. The only thing I was able to get was a 5-ounce bar then. And I couldn't even take advantage of it when prices were below 14 an ounce, which is really, upsetting to me. So that's why I'm really trying to save up currencies when the price dips even more. I know it's been around $16.50 an ounce or so, but once it really dips, I'm going to try to buy as much as I can. I've been thinking about, I know that for a while I've been, only investing in generic bullion, but in order to strengthen my stack, I have been thinking about getting a tube of 20 American Silver Eagles, and those are running right now $3.83, I think I saw one up for. And so I've been thinking about picking one up. I'm not too sure if I'm going to do it yet. Let me know in the comment sections if you think that I should pick up a tube of them or not. I've been thinking about doing it because I don't have any government bullion. But anyway, that's not really important. What is important is what we're discussing here, and that is, of course, making sure that you're solidifying your child's future with silver. And honestly, I would really say stick to bullion, generic bullion, stuff like that, for doing it, because constitutional stuff, I feel like you have to you either let them buy themselves to really, try to make a profit off of that. And that value, just like the US dollar, their value can be considered fabricated. It's only worth what someone's willing to pay you. So I'd say, get your child into bullion and stuff like that at a young age and try to solidify their future with bullion. Like if I sold all my constitutional silver, I could probably have 200 ounces of generic bullion. I mean, not 200 ounces. I'm probably exaggerating a little bit, but I could probably have around 200 ounces of generic bullion because all my other silver is worth a lot more. You know what I mean? So I would have a decent amount. So, you know what I mean? But, and my point being, it is a lot cheaper to invest in generic bullion, so you probably should work with that. And then, like I said, once they're, are buying silver themselves, let them pick up the numismatically valuable stuff, because I feel like that in the future it's gonna be a lot easier to flip a a 5 or 10 ounce bar or whatever for what it's worth in a constitutional piece. Plus the markets for constitutional things are always going up and down, but I can promise you silver is always going to be doing well, and as the currency gets weaker, silver is going to look like it's becoming more and more valuable. And so, like I said, you're kind of freezing your funds by putting money on the side instead of putting it into the bank, putting it into silver for them, And as long as you're being, smart and not way overpaying for silver or, letting it get stolen, you should be good. I mean, this is one of the few things I can guarantee on this channel is that if you invest in silver, you're not going to regret it. So anyway, just kind of a quick video discussing, getting your child into silver to secure their future. And I do hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, I can't believe I didn't discuss it before, being a silver stacking child myself. But anyway, that is it for this one. Hope you really did enjoy it. I really do hope you enjoyed the video. If I could speak today, that'd be great. Form some sentences for you guys. But anyway, peace, love, much respect.